Here we go.
Go.
Faf, are you allowed to speak honestly about how much information you knew about this tournament beforehand?
As I said last time we spoke, it was a Centurion for the launch of the event. The year before, quite involved with the process of where the tournament was, but this last season not so much. Personally, just taking a bit of a step back and let whoever runs the thing make sure that it happens. So this year not so much. But there was on a few occasions where I picked up the phone and I would phone to Bang just to check in on what's happening. So he did try to keep me up to speed, but I think a lot of the stuff only came through right at the end. So not as much this year, but hopefully it looks like things are now falling into place nicely. I think there's still a few things that needs to be done, but it looks like it's going in the right direction.
That was actually my next question. Are you confident that we can pull off a decent competition? Sorry, Altus.
One question each,
I hope so. I think obviously the time frame of it all is quite 99 on the last minute, but I think that things is looking finally now that we're going towards the right direction with all the deals being signed off. And I think it's really important that we look at this first year as just getting the tournament off and running. Perhaps not maybe look too far in what's the things that are going wrong, but most importantly that the tournament is happening, and then from year two use your learnings from year one and see how you can make the tournament better, because I do believe that there will be quite a few hurdles, but that's okay. Year two we can make sure that we all get a better and stronger tournament.
With this T20 coming up now and the IPL you're playing in as well, do you think that it's the future for you to start playing just T20 cricket in the foreseeable future now?
I think a lot of players looks like that's the way that they would certainly finish off their international career, and hopefully that will be the case for the future as well, that you'll have players investing time into the international game and then towards the end go towards the circuit, and not the other way around, that you would players like West Indies, when they start losing their international players a lot earlier and your international team is not at full strength. So hopefully that will continue to happen. That's certainly the way I look at it. Myself, try and play for South Africa still while I'm still mentally fresh to do the international circuit, and I still feel like that right now. So I don't have any plans of calling it as of yet. And then when eventually you get to that stage, is to do a little bit more T20 tournaments.
Is this the sort of tournament that you can maybe unearth a bolter going in maybe to next year's World Cup? Some guy just spectacular performance, putting up his hand, a young guy.
Definitely, there's always room for that. I think you've seen that there's a lot of opportunity now in the especially in the one-day side. So we're looking to guys to put up their hand and say, pick me for that World Cup team.
Faf, and just in terms of in terms of the squad that you have, do you think that the balance is across there in terms of the younger players and all?
Yeah, certainly when we look to replace some of the guys that are not available, that's when we will make our balance even better, because now you have an idea of what you have and what you don't have. So then when you replace someone for that 5 or 6 game period, then you can replace them for something specialist for that position that you feel you might have a little hole. And I think every team will be in that similar situation, especially with a lot of the players only being partially available.
Somebody just asked something on Dwayne Bravo. Yeah, just on Dwayne Bravo. I mean, all his experience in the T20 leagues, the charisma, all the parts. Yeah. What will he bring to the?
Yeah, very very happy to have him on board. Obviously played a lot of cricket with him at Chennai all the years that we've been together. He's a massive entertainer. The people love him because he brings X factor to the team. He's also a very successful player. He's won a lot of trophies. One with Chennai, but also with his team locally in the Caribbean. Also a leader, so nice to have someone that's there with me at all times. But as I said, unfortunately, he's only available for probably not even half the tournament. So hopefully from next year on, we can have our international marquees available for the whole tournament.
Just your thoughts on facing AB on the other side?
Yeah, it'll be good to see AB back on the cricket field again. Obviously playing for the team that he grew up in Pretoria, but it'll be a good battle, as it always is in the IPL.
And also the battle with Cape Town, that will probably be the main games that you will be looking to attract and crowds here.
I think that's what I said in the press. It's exciting to have a ground that's. I mean, this is very new for. There's people, even international cricket. You're not quite sure what you're going to get. But when we were here last time, it was a decent crowd. But I think people will fall in love with this idea of T20 cricket. Stellenbosch being close by as well. Hopefully, the students can have a good time when they come to the T20 cricket. And I'm hoping that the guys who are looking to plan this whole event here at Paarl Park will put on a good show for the fans.
Faf, did you have a big say in the selection of Aiden Martin in the side, and what can this tournament do for his development?
Yeah, we were all sitting in the draft there that day trying to make decisions that, there's a list of 7 or 8 or 9 opening batsmen that if you get 1 or 2 of them, then you're okay. So it just unfolded the way it did, that his name was still available at the time, and we wanted to get Andrew Davids obviously he grew up in this area, so we were, from the beginning, we wanted to have him in the team. So it actually worked out really well that the 2 of them will be batting together, obviously playing at the Titans a lot of cricket together, so that relationship is very good and they've been very successful. And Aiden is a quality cricketer, so I think for the future of Paarl Rocks it will be good to have someone that's young and that can stay here for a long time, and that's a really good talent.
Thanks,
Thank you guys.
All the best.